This week's show brought to you by Chenault & Hogue for all your insurance needs. Moses Incorporated, complete outdoor power equipment solutions.
Welcome everybody to the Scott County Cardinals News Graphic Boys Basketball Playoff Coaches Show. We are in the middle of the 42nd District Tournament. Semifinal games were Wednesday night, actually Tuesday and Wednesday night. Henry Clay won on Tuesday night over Bryan Station. To see who they would meet, we had to wait till Wednesday to see our Scott County Cardinals take on the Frederick Douglass Broncos. It was a mismatch twice during the season. It was a mismatch the third time around as Scott County bounced back in major triumphant fashion from their unexpected loss at Dunbar with a 90-53 victory. In that semifinal game, it was over early, 49-13 at the half. After holding Frederick Douglass to 5 field goals in their last meeting, held them to 4 in the first half of this one. So you think 9 shots from the field in 48 minutes of basketball. It's just incredible. The defensive intensity. If the Cardinals play like that defensively and create offense from it, they're going to be very tough to beat for anyone in the state. Leading the way, Diablo Stewart, 21 points. Bryce Long had 17 points to go with 8 rebounds. But the big news of the night, no offense to those guys, but it was the return of Michael Marino for the first time in 54 days from his broken right foot as he got in the lineup about midway through the second quarter. Played 9 minutes, had 5 points, 4 rebounds, a big steal that led to an assist and a basket for Bryce Long in the second half just before he left the game to a great ovation. It's going to be good to see him. It is good to see him back out there, but it's going to be just a different dimension. You can see the level of confidence and the emotional lift that it gave the Cardinals on Wednesday night. And they will need it on Friday as 2 of the top 3 teams in the state anywhere, not only the top 2 teams in the 42nd District, but you have number 1 Scott County going against number 3 Henry Clay right now in all the computer rankings. And it was a battle. It was a dogfight the first time when they played at Al Pruitt Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Clay High School, and that's where the championship game will be for the 42nd District on Friday night at 8 o'clock. It's an important game. You could say both teams are in the region tournament no matter what, and yes, that's true, but in order to host a game in the first round on Monday night, the Cardinals will have to win that game to get that top seed. And then, as we said, 11th region will be at campus sites for the quarterfinals on Monday, and then followed up with Wednesday night semifinal games at EKU and Friday night championship games also at EKU. So busy schedule here, and it's kind of a rhythm of a game every other day. And this is the time of year it all leads to. The regular season's been meaningless to this point. That last loss to Dunbar, I think everybody involved said was probably good for the Cardinals going into the playoffs. And with that, without further ado, let's see what Coach Billy Hicks had to say about his expectations, about the team's, as he called it, embarrassment in that final game and how it hopefully leads to playoff success. Let's hear what Coach had to say.
Scott County learned some valuable lessons from the loss to Dunbar last Friday.
I think we was just really embarrassed. We all were, Cal. Defense we played. Yeah. You know, we don't play defense like that. And we just really embarrassed. You know, I don't think you do. Just get ready to play again. You know, it's like it's been a month since we played. That's a long.
You wished you could have played on Saturday, probably.
I wish you could have played Saturday morning. But it seemed like it's been a month since we played. But we had a chance to get back to the basics on defensive fundamentals and stuff, and work on some things.
And when you do that, offense comes so much
offense. Defense becomes offense. Yeah. And everybody, it makes everybody, when you approach the defensive standpoint, you don't get nervous, you just get fired up.
Yeah.
I thought the Diablo played the best game.
Yeah. Once he hit his first shot, it was like it was out of his system. And then he
passion and everything. Yeah. I didn't see the stats. We had a lot of guys that double-doubles. I'd say Bryce probably had.
Yeah, a lot of guys had 8 or 9 points because it was so balanced.
Running clock.
Bryce has really been crashing the board.
Oh, yeah, 8 rebounds first half. He shot the head of the
Good to see this guy back out there.
Yeah, it's great to see Mike. But Mike, just having Mike with us makes us better.
Yeah.
But Mike's better. Mike showed what he can do. Mike's a man out there. You know, he's a man.
Yeah, that play where he was on the sidelines and stole the ball. And
oh, yeah, that's all of a sudden, with Mike in there, we started making them big, deep passes.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, everybody wondering about it was a great outlet passing team. We got better when Mike got back in there. He can make it happen.
That's for sure.
He's hurt him, but it's good to have him back. And not only just for a team. Yeah, I'm just so happy for him because he's such a special kid. And you know, guys, you know, as hard as it was on us, I can't imagine how hard it's been on him to have to sit and watch. We all got a little blinded by it, so Dunbar brought us back to reality again. And reality is we got to approach the game from a defensive standpoint. We do that, everything else takes care of itself.
All right, that was Coach Billy Hicks, and he's excited about this journey. He's been on it. He's been to the state finals 6 times. He went last year, wants to go back for a 7th with this senior-dominated group. They are led by, among other people, Diablo Stewart. He wanted redemption after that Dunbar game, and he got it with 21 points, 8 for 13 from the field. And also, the man of the hour, Michael Marino. Big night for him to come back to the lineup and get back on the bike, so to speak. Let's hear what Diablo and Mike had to say after the win over Douglas.
Diablo Stewart got off to a quick start against Douglas after a rough shooting night against Dunbar.
Yeah. I come out strong, so I could play strong longer.
Yeah. What about, the other night? Did it just kind of refocus everybody?
Yeah, that kind of brought us back to reality, like Coach said, so that we can all focus and don't take nobody for granted. Yeah, play our defense, play hard, play the fast and expect them to work for everything they get.
Michael Marino's teammates missed his presence as both a player and emotional leader.
Yeah, that was real good. I'm glad he's out there back with us, and that kind of all brought us together because we're happy for him to be out there again. So that'd be a good push for us here through the playoffs.
Henry Clay promises to be a battle on Friday night.
Hopefully it's like tonight with us getting out there, but it'll probably be a battle too.
Marino has been counting the days until his return.
Awesome. That's about all I can say, just because this would have been game number 19, sitting out, so now being back, getting my feet wet was awesome.
It took a minute or two for Marino to shake off the rust.
I was a little nervous, and you just kind of saw a glimpse of the normal, old Michael with the spin in the middle and just certain things. But after that first foul, they came down, they landed on me. It was almost like, hey, I'm back.
The Dunbar game appears completely out of Scott County's system.
We took our smack in the mouth, and we decided to, sit down and get going.